literally, on our service, nearly up to 15,000 to 20,000 women in their 30s, 40s, divorced, with children, and who are looking and finding it very difficult. More and more and more are now considering becoming co-wives. And it's driven by the women, not by the men.
They still need to be married, and they're still good women, and they still have great qualities and you know, aspects of them that please any man. Marriage covers a whole spectrum of things, and amongst them is your responsibility to your Muslim sisters. You know, widows who have children, who for whatever reason their marriages didn't work out, or whatever the case might be. It's not that it's a newspaper, you scrunch it up and throw it away. You know, she's a human being, she's a woman, she's got needs just like a man's got needs.
Women, any woman, single or divorced, they're looking for security. Men from Mars, women from Venus. That always comes up. And it comes up more in polygamous marriages. Guys, number one, they look for one thing. It's, you know, it's the body, in good proportions. That's the number one request for men.
One of the conditions of polygamy is that you have to be fair and just between your wives. If I buy her 2 roses, I don't have to go and buy her 2 roses as well. Not equal, necessarily. The only thing that you have to be strictly equal in is the time that you spend with your wives.
A common challenge for the men with many wives is keeping all their families happy.
Sometimes when it comes to the feeling, they're not going to show you what they feel inside. But of course, I am a man who knows the feeling of a woman. That's why I didn't show it to her in a way. It's a big issue. It's a very small issue. And the time will show it. It's fine. Because she is a second wife, she has to take it in another perspective. He is allowed to have 3 or 4 wives, so she has to put herself that if it's going to happen, she has to accept it as well.
You know, you have those people and they have the stick with a plate on it and they go like that. Like keeping all of these plates spinning. You cannot let one topple or fall off.
So when my husband told me about polygyny from the outset, I thought, yeah, I can trust this guy. And that's what made me want to marry him more. That's the bit that got me more interested, because I thought, you know what, if this guy can admit it from the beginning.
Omar and Zakaria would like a second wife to live with them and their son, rather than living in a separate house.
There's nothing lacking in our marriage. If it can work, it's a bonus, it's an extra. There's so many women out there who are wondering where their husbands are after night, you know, after dark. Is he going with another woman? What's he doing? You know, all that stuff. I have no issue with somebody telling me, right, I want polygyny, or I'm already married, or whatever else.